Experienced weekend navigators usually have a good understanding of their local waters based on their years of sailing there and by studying charts over time. When planning to set out on new or unfamiliar waters, it is essential that you find out beforehand where it is safe and where it is dangerous. In particular, you need to be aware of dangers such as shoals, reefs, land, and hazardous seas and currents. The best references are the Admiralty charts, which are used by the Royal Australian Navy, commercial shipping, and many small craft operators for both coastal and offshore navigation. Admiralty charts are particularly accurate and provide considerable detail. In particular, they give you the water depth at low tide, the coast and its features as seen from the sea, latitude and longitude, the compass rose, navigation buoys, beacons and lighthouses, direction and rate of tides, locations of hazards, including tidal overfalls and eddies. These charts use standard symbols, which are contained in this book, Symbols and Abbreviations Used on Admiralty Charts. There are many local charts available in Australia for small craft operators, such as this Parks Victoria Guide to Recreational Boating on Western Port, produced by the State Government Authority. Other guides are produced by commercial interests, such as this Beacon to Beacon directory, which has become a boating Bible in Queensland. Even for skippers very experienced in their location, it can be wise to carry a chart on board in case they need to change their plans or to take shelter in an unfamiliar area. When sailing in tidal waters, it is important you know the time and heights of high and low tides to avoid the risk of running aground. Check the tide chart before you go. Nowadays, most recreational powerboats have depth sounders or fish finders on board to help them avoid running aground. They are inexpensive and many have a warning signal to advise when the water is becoming shallow. If you intend to make long coastal voyages, you should know how to proceed from point to point in a safe, efficient and seaman-like manner. Modern electronic aids such as this GPS, or to give it its full title, Global Positioning System, can be a great help, particularly with this map facility. However, for safety's sake, it is a good idea not to rely solely on a GPS. It is advisable to have studied coastal navigation first. You will then know how to use the appropriate navigation instruments, such as the compass, parallel ruler and dividers, to get the most out of the information on your chart. You'll get more pleasure out of planning your voyages, and you'll feel more secure if something does go wrong with your GPS. In summary, by studying the chart carefully before you set off, you should be able to navigate safely, as long as you take the tides and weather forecasts into consideration. If you share this information with your crew members, they will find it interesting, reassuring, and they should be able to help you navigate along the way.